Just imagine this. I'm sitting in this little cafe in New York City. It's got big windows, cozy lighting, and soft jazz playing in the background. It's my very first time here, and honestly, everything feels a little overwhelming. The tall buildings, the busy streets, all these new faces. I'm excited, but also a bit nervous. I'm trying to order a drink, but I don't want to mess up the pronunciation. So I quietly pull out my phone. I open this English learning app and literally say into it, "Can you check my pronunciation?" It listens, it gives me feedback, and I'm just sitting there thinking, wow, I'm sipping a latte and learning English at the same time. That moment really stayed with me. We're living in a time where learning English isn't just books and boring grammar drills anymore. It's smart, it's personal, and honestly, it's kind of fun. Hey there, and welcome back to Learn English in Minutes. I'm Emily, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. Before we dive in, I have a small request. Tell me where you're watching from. I seriously love reading your comments, and I'm always so curious to know where in the world you are, and even what time of day you're listening. Whether you're on a lunch break in Tokyo, winding down in India, or just waking up in Brazil, drop a comment below and say hi. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment after the episode. Your support really helps us reach more learners like you. And a quick update, Jake is off on a trip to Spain. He's probably trying to figure out how to order churros, or maybe getting a little lost on a train. But don't worry, he'll be back in the next episode with travel stories, helpful phrases for tourists, and some very Jake-style humor. So stay tuned. But for now, it's just us. And today's topic? It's a good one. Why is learning English with AI such a game changer? Let's be honest, traditional English learning is fine. You've got grammar books, vocabulary lists, maybe a classroom or a textbook here and there. But real life, it doesn't wait. When someone suddenly asks you, "So, what do you do for fun?" you can't just pull out a grammar book and flip to page 42. This is where AI makes all the difference. It's like having a coach, honestly, a super patient friend, all in your pocket. And I get it. You might be thinking, I'm not really a tech person. But if you can search something on YouTube or send a voice message on WhatsApp, you already have what it takes. You can absolutely use AI to learn English, in your own way, at your own pace. How can I practice speaking, even if I'm learning alone? This is one of the biggest struggles, right? You know the words. You understand what someone's saying, but when it's your turn to speak, your brain just freezes. AI tools totally help with that. Apps like ChatGPT, TalkPal, or Elsa Speak, they're amazing. Just open the app and talk. You can say things like, "Let's pretend I'm ordering coffee in a cafe," or "Can you correct me if I say something wrong?" And it responds, kindly, calmly. No judgment, no pressure, just practice, whenever you want. It's honestly like having a little speaking buddy in your phone who's always available. What's the smartest way to learn and remember new vocabulary? We've all had that moment. You learn a new word, maybe even use it in a sentence, and then the next day, poof, gone. Yeah, that's happened to me too. So here's where tools like Anki or Quizlet come in. They use this really cool thing called spaced repetition. It basically shows you the word right before you're about to forget it. And that timing, that's what helps it stick. You can even ask ChatGPT to explain a word like "you're 5 years old," or use it in a funny sentence so you remember it better. It's not about memorizing, it's about understanding. And when you understand something deeply, you're way more likely to remember it. How do I fix my pronunciation without feeling awkward? Let's be real. Pronunciation makes a lot of us nervous. I mean, who wants to say a word wrong and feel embarrassed? But AI apps like Elsa Speak or Google Speech are kind of genius. You just say the word and they tell you exactly where you went off. Was the vowel sound too short? Was the stress in the wrong place? It's like getting feedback without anyone watching. Totally private, super chill. And Youglish is another awesome one. You type in a word, and it shows you real clips of people saying it, in different accents and different situations. It's real-world listening practice and pronunciation help all in one. How can I write better with help from AI? Let's say you're writing a WhatsApp message, or maybe an email to your professor, or even just an Instagram caption. You want to sound polite, or casual, or confident, depending on the situation. That's where ChatGPT can really shine. Just paste what you wrote and say, can you make this sound more natural? Or can you rewrite this politely? It doesn't just give you the correction, it shows you why it sounds better. And that's where real improvement happens. How do I create a personalized learning routine with AI? Okay, this part's kind of cool. Just tell ChatGPT something like, I have 10 minutes a day. Can you help me make a routine? Boom. It gives you a full plan. Monday, vocabulary. Tuesday, listening practice. Wednesday, speaking. It even gets creative. You can say, I love cooking. Can you help me learn English using recipes? And it will. It's like a tutor who knows your interests and adjusts to your schedule. How do I understand difficult videos and podcasts? You ever listen to a podcast and just get totally lost? Or you're watching a video and you're like, wait, what did they just say? AI to the rescue. Grab the transcript or turn on subtitles, paste the text into ChatGPT and ask, can you explain this in simple English? And just like that, you get clarity. It's like having a patient teacher who doesn't mind repeating things over and over until it finally clicks. Can I practice conversations before they happen? Oh, absolutely. Let's say you're going to the doctor next week, or maybe you're meeting your friend's family, or starting a new job. You can literally rehearse the whole thing with AI. Just say, let's practice a conversation where I tell the doctor about my headache, and boom, it walks you through it step by step. It's like a dress rehearsal, so when the real moment comes, you're ready. What's shadowing, and how does it help fluency? One of my favorite techniques ever, shadowing. Basically, you listen to a short phrase, pause, and repeat it out loud. Try to match the rhythm, tone, and speed. AI tools can help you with this by generating short dialogues and even helping you record and compare your voice. So you could say, hey, give me a conversation between two friends at a party, and then you shadow it until you sound more natural. It's kind of fun and super effective. How can I make AI really work for me? Okay, a few final tips before we wrap up. Don't just use AI to get answers. Ask why something is right or how to improve it. Be super specific with your questions. Teach me English is okay, but help me sound confident in a job interview? Way better. Also, don't just type. Use your voice. It helps your brain process the language faster. Make it a habit. Even 5 minutes a day can make a huge difference. And most importantly, don't be afraid to mess up. Mistakes are how we learn. Final words. You don't need perfect grammar or fancy vocabulary. You just need to show up. Stay curious and keep going. Maybe today you learn one new phrase, or maybe you just ask, can you explain this in a simpler way? That's still progress. If you've been feeling stuck or tired of learning alone, let AI be your secret weapon. Let it be fun. Let it be weird. Let it be yours. And hey, if this helped you, subscribe, give this episode a thumbs up, and drop a comment. Tell me where you're from, what time it is there, and how you're using AI in your English journey. Jake will be back next time with food stories, travel fails, and English phrases every tourist should know. And I'll be right here, cheering you on. Thanks for learning with me. You're doing great, and I'll see you next time on Learn English in Minutes.